What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I want to focus in on a other facet of the final that's going to talk about is Brad Richards' return to Tampa. The former what do you play for Mooski with LeCavier of all people. 186 points last year, Junior. Is that good? Because it's not bad. He almost, I think people forget this. This past summer, 2014, after getting bought out by the Rangers, and 2011 when he was a free agent, he looked at going back to Tampa both times. And I think in 2011 they were stuck with LeCavier's albatross for contract, and then they had to get the Stamkos deal done to re-sign Stammer and make sure the all-world sniper kept sniping in Tampa. So that kind of put a kibosh on that. And then last year just really wasn't a great fit. I don't think, but I'll tell you one thing. I think he goes back to Chicago next year, win or lose in the Stanley Cup final. I think after being bought out by the Rangers and kind of being written off, he's established himself as a solid second line center. Elder statesman, veteran presence that can contribute. It's not going to kill you one way or the other. Can help. In that middle six role, and I think he's fully on board with that. I think he'll take less money to stay in Chicago, to help them remain a contender after they have an off season of fire sale this year. That's just the way things go, and I think Richards would be foolish to leave this situation, even with the changes ahead. Blackhawks are a great organization, and again, even with a full-scale makeover, I think they'll be contending next season. That's what happens. You have three of the best players in the game, and that's just the long and short of it. But having said that, I don't think he's played his last game as member of the Tampa Bay Lightning. I think somehow, some way, he plays one last year down there. Again, I know that's where his heart is. That's where he wants to play. He wants to, kind of finish it up, and that'd be pretty cool. I picked Tampa in the series, but don't be surprised if former Lightning All-Star Brad Richards has a big moment or two, because he's a world-class player. He's a very, very nice guy too. I met him in Boston when the Blackhawks were in town back in November. Him and his former Dallas teammate Louis Erickson. And again, nothing but good things to say about him as a person, as a hockey player, and I think it would be kind of vindication if he does win the Cup, not only in Tampa, where he got traded away back in 2008, and saw its return a few times, but also a year after getting written off by the Rangers, and being more known for having a bad contract than for being productive on the ice. I think it'd be a pretty cool story, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's looking at some sort of the Power Play with CJ on Brad Richards playing in Tampa for the Stanley Cup final. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.